What's cracking, lads? My name is Joelstein, and welcome back to Read Only Memories 2064. So we left off with this turning robot dude thing, whatever. Sorry, turning. And apparently, the person that made this robot has gone missing. Trying to find him. So let's just say hi to our green gloop in the sink over there. Let's talk to the sink. Did it just try to talk back? What? Things get really weird here, man. Let's talk to this stack of papers. You know, when you write on it, you're just talking to them, you know. So what do we have to do? Necessarily. We got our map. So here's home. And Stardust Club. We are going.
Well, this looks like the place. Assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth.
It couldn't have been even any more obvious. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check this mic real quick. Just check, because you never know. Something could be going on. You never know. Back to the game.
From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
Maybe some food too. I'm a bit hungry. Actually, never mind. I ate a burger and had some ice cream. Parked car. Let's use an item on the parked car. How about my ID card? Car scans your ID, but nothing happens. You're not gonna get behind the wheel with that. Man. Bouncer. Look at the bouncer. Hug the bouncer. Yes, you try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare. Well, he does not have PMA, sir. Would he like some spoiled milk? What about our ID card?
Alright, looks good to me.
Wow, I didn't even mean to do that. Let's open the door then.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thanks.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
No. My first time, I don't think I'll be my last. This is my first time, but I don't think it will be my last.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting.
Dun-dun-dun.
I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system.
Okay.
Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal.
Oh, I get it.
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
I don't know. Let's check the bar first.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Or he can give me a drink. You never know. Whoa, that dude has a massive face. Looks like Donkey Kong touched the bartender. I think I'd rather talk to the bartender.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
Everyone seems to have a positive attitude here. That's a good thing. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Like a drink, please. Well, let's see. Do we want a drink, or do we want to stay on task? Drink, task, drink, task, drink, task.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Doogies and cream, drinking game, canopy, soda, coffee, PT, whiskey.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Just whiskey, no ice, no mixture, straight.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
With an Irish heart, we have a pint of whiskey.
Now, what is it you need to know?
I wonder if he knows what food Tomcat is. Let's
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet.
Yeah.
Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Cool. Thanks for the drink, man.
Enjoy yourself. And don't be a stranger.
Now this dude has some positive mental attitude. Okay, well, we got some items. Let's drink the whiskey. I hit this one. You drank your drink. Yes, I did. Okay, go right. Oh dang, is this the dance floor? Table. Rad dancer. Dancers on the floor. Dancer. Table. Let's ask this person.
Yes, can I help you? Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped. So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to kitty cruising. And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt.
Dang it, no. Oh no! Okay, I forget what your name is, character. not the character we're talking to, but the person that's us. But nah. No, we'll go with it.
Oh really? Why, pray tell?
I don't know why I said that.
Thought so.
Okay. Well, you tried, buddy.
Look, asshole, I'll explain this once.
Dang.
You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it, and you won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club.
Okay.
But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions? That will get you blacklisted fast.
Oh, I wasn't assuming
We don't all have
anything.
the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up. If you try to pet me, your arm is coming off.
Okay, chill.
We clear?
I guess.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Oh no, please don't start a fight.
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
Oh no, don't say that, don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Yep. That's bad.
Hey there! I heard you were looking for me.
There he is.
Yours truly, though. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly.
Okay.
I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Okay.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh wait, yeah, we named ourselves Joel. Forgot about that. A friend of ours, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing. Well, that's one way to sour my night.
Oof.
I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
Dang.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
Why does the woman keep on coming back up? It's like, bruh. I mean, I don't want to ask about it because I feel like she's gonna tear this dude's arm off. Okay. Let's do the middle.
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips.
Nice.
It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
I see. My computer runs on LPS, so that's how you know. Okay, no. We're not asking about anything else. We're on task. I think.
I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Most likely.
Well,
how it is.
Let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, whew, that might have changed things.
I see.
It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence.
Yeah.
I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with them, but he would just get fired, maybe even sued.
Dang.
I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
So basically what you're saying is, if Hayden presented turning to the world, then he would be arrested. I might be getting that wrong, but that's what I got so far.
Whew, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Can you possibly explain it like I'm a child? Ah. I'll just make fun of myself.
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs, within range. And they share all files the user has a tag that's private.
So, like an Apple OS device, or a Windows device.
It's
Or any
handy in
device.
dense population areas like Neo-SF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet.
Nice.
Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes.
Yeah. What was Hayden working on?
Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turin is all I knew about.
Okay, so how do we find Hayden?
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place.
Yeah.
I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself.
Yep, I got that vibe.
Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me?
Cool.
We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished.
Alright.
If parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find.
Don't you mean cyberlife? Where's Connor? No.
The data cache would be the best place to start.
You literally just said that, but okay.
Good luck. Turin, you keep out of trouble.
Alright. Well, that's each group of people. Alright, so we gotta go back to this place. Mega Phobetter. Use? When you're ready to play Mega Phobetter. Ooh. Yes, please.
Hooray! You survived!
Nice.
Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Arcade. Okay, well, let's go to our map first. Dope. Okay. Now we gotta go to Hayden's apartment.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
Right.
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible.
Okay, that sounds good.
They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen. That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo-SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate.
I am required by law to inform you that I am set at level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to I forgot how to say that word, but Futurama.
I apologize, but I must ask you to move along.
No, I'm good.
Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am
Yeah.
authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
We should go ahead and get moving.
Okay.
Oh, brat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control.
Yep.
I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
Well, I do know a bit of jujitsu. We could smack that robot and tell him I'm at like level 1000 and be all like, Hocha. Or, I do have a contact and stuff. Maybe we should just let the police. Okay, let's just do that.
Who would that be?
The chief.
I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Let's see, she's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me.
Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister.
Right.
I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a
It's
very
included
poor
now.
net presence.
Well, I'm sorry, Joelle.
It makes anticipating your needs more difficult.
Sorry? It's a bit confusing. Actually, I prefer it that way.
Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online
Alright.
profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now.
Yeah.
Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
Okay. I'll be Detective Rivers' turning.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
Yes, with a capital Y. She doesn't have teeth, so she'll go with the top one.
Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we?
No idea what
Now
that means.
lead
but
the
okay.
way.
Police station as the city map. Yeah. Alright, well then let's go to the Popo station. The Neo San Francisco Police Station for the Richmond District. It has all the charm of, well, any other old police department. What is this? Look at dents. Use dents. Dents. Crime status screen. Desk. Pile of forms. Let's talk to Rob.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Joelle.
How may I be of assistance today?
Looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Joel. Wait a minute.
I believe you are mistaken, citizen. Perhaps you encountered another Parallax ED-64 law enforcement ROM.
In my limited experience, I have found that ROMs, much like humans, do not appreciate it when they are told they remind you of someone else.
Well, I'm sorry.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way.
Nice.
You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
Okay. That's kind of edgy. Dope.
She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach.
Most likely.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, I understand why they're in court and all, but...
Have a good day, citizen.
Alright, so they're gonna go to City Map. And go to the Golden Gate Park. Dope. What's that? Oh, it's a water ROM? Okay. Oh, as in, okay. Sharp address. Let's talk to the person. Oh, okay. Why is it?
Do you think I'd look nice in that hat?
Yeah. No, not really. Probably just look ridiculous. Nah. I'm gonna try to take you shopping.
I'd really love that.
You're welcome.
Maybe it would look better in orange. Or a green.
Yeah.
Perhaps a mauve.
No idea what that is, but okay. What about this dude? Let's talk to him. Thanks. Okay, carousel. There's a mirror by the carousel.
Originally built by the Herschel-Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding attractions near the children's playground.
Nice. Is there anything else I can do? Oh wait, I turned left. Show stand. Lexi. Oh, that's her. Okay. Talk to Lexi.
Hey there. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked froyo stand.
Tell me about it.
By the way, how's your sister doing?
No rush on my account. Just a man's life on the line.
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
Huh.
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a froyo stand has to do with it.
It's,
I guess it's just a bunch of
Mason,
kids
or-
screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism.
Maverick. Forget his name. But it's that, see, there's Chloe. I can't remember his name. Shoot. Maybe it's Maddox? I can't remember, but, it's that dude from, Detroit Become Human. He's, wants to be free.
But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything.
Oh, your face. Okay.
If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
What's their problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick.
Dang.
I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
Cool.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap.
Way better.
Hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy.
What is that guy doing?
So, fill me in. What's going on?
An old friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing.
Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal Rom, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Nice.
Damn. All right then. I'll do what I can to open up an investigation.
Thank you, Lexi.
I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
So I could keep this off the books. That's nice.
Yes, Aiden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs. I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside it actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously.
Okay.
They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out.
Thank you,
Promise.
Lexi.
No way, not gonna happen.
Okay.
If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
Okay.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you. If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed. I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience. Damn it. You know that isn't what I meant. You don't even have proof there's dirty cops in on it, and I can't work off a hunch, not on an accusation that big. You think me feeding info to a journalist of all people isn't bad enough?
To the bottom.
All right, fine. I'll get you into the damn department. Just be careful, okay?
Yeah.
I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now.
I'm a very persuasive person, both in game and real life.
With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
Thanks, Lexi.
You do that. I'll radio ahead to the bot at the place. Let me know what you find out.
Thank you.
All right, I'd better get out of here. Hey you, Froyo guy. Come along to the station and we'll get this report filed.
Who, me? But I've gotta attend my stand.
Dude, it's not a stand anymore.
What the crap? It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
Jeez.
Later. I'll be in touch.
Thank you. Alright. Oh, I guess we've done that now. Cool. Okay, let's go to the map. Wait, do we have any new items? Okay, what's the map? Okay, now we can go to Hayden's apartment.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo SF Police Department
Yep,
as part of ongoing investigations. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location. One moment, citizen, while I verify Detective Rivers' authorization. Authorization obtained.
Yay.
Good luck with your investigation, citizen.
Thank you.
I caution you to restrict your observations to the visual, though, as there has not been an officer in to check the scene personally.
Understood. Oh.
What? Oh no! No, 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 no! Our apartment! My home! Who could have done this? Why?
Jesus, tags look like Human Revolution graffiti.
What does the human revolution want with Hayden? Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good?
Don't believe
What will
that.
I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Don't worry, Turning. We'll find him.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst.
It's okay, Turning.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
If we can find anything.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Torn up plant, empty desk, busted TV. Not the TV. Pure graffiti. Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and the cybernetic augmentation has, in the human revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species. Man, I'm 14 and that's deep. Busted TV. Not much we can look at. Broken window. The view is married by graffiti and splintered glass. Text from graffiti.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target.
Well, he's the most likely
I
target
know
is me.
they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs.
Definitely underestimate
I'll run
him.
some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
Okay. What else can we look? Let's look at the busted TV. A ROM piece has been embedded in the high-res screen. Wait. Static against the console display. Okay, well, yeah, I see that. What a plan. Someone took the time to methodically shred the poor plant. Like monsters. Empty desk. Look at the empty desk. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint.
I think the data cache is gone.
And
We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction.
yeah.
The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Yeah.
That's a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could... Hey! What's wrong? No!
What just happened? This game does not autosave. So please be sure to save frequently. Okay, but what just happened? What? Did we die or something? a San Francisco Chinatown hospital. Like, oh, that's supposed to be.
Thank goodness you're finally awake.
Okay, chill.
I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized. I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
Hey.
I'm fine. Whoever ambushed us clearly wasn't interested in causing either of us serious harm.
And how'd they get
After
past
you
the-
collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us. It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily.
Okay.
Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
Why didn't they
I
do
now
this?
believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
Oh, making it look like it was just a human revolution. Why did they attack us and just leave?
If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high.
Most likely.
Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
So they either didn't recognize you, maybe they want you to lead them to the rest of the research. Maybe it really was someone unrelated. Let's do the top one.
That seems unlikely. Even the most casual access to Hayden's research would have turned up physical descriptions of me. And even if they weren't sure, well, I'd play it better safe than sorry if I were them.
That's true.
We were at the scene of the crime, so to speak. Surely interrogating us would have cost them little.
Did you see who hit us?
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry.
They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there.
Weird.
Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
What
Here
about
are
my
those
spoiled milk?
headphones you reviewed.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Thank you.
Oh, and here's your spoiled milk.
Yay, spoiled milk! You never know when you can eat it. Not eat it,
Luckily,
need it.
the hospital staff didn't find your carrying of a carton of spoiled milk around to be a cause for concern. Just let me know when you want to leave.
Alright.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Oh, I'm all like, what the? What the? Why is that dude just casually sitting there? Patient.
sorry for being a nosy Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar.
What do you mean?
Has anything happened to him?
Yeah, he's kidnapped.
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
Huh.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite.
You listening in on our conversation?
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof. However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other. I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance.
Possibly.
I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
You said Forcio. What are you doing here? How can you help? What do you want? Okay, let's ask how I can help.
I can think of a few ways. I still have some contacts in Parallax, and
See, that's
can
what I was
put out
thinking.
some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something.
Because I've seen, like, TV shows and movies where it's like, oh, I'm a former CEO of this, but I still have contacts in this certain area. Stuff like that, so I figured.
I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can. What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
I can see why. Okay. You said Forcio.
Yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years. The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take.
So it's kind of like in Tron Legacy, Clue and Flynn.
The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time. We were playing with fire, dangerous, morally ambiguous fire, and well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water. So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well, needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed.
Man.
And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me. Do I have hard feelings? Of course, who wouldn't?
True.
In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
Let's ask him how he met Hayden.
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two companies first underwent the merger. At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject.
Nice. Do you know anything about Hayden's research?
His research? No, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing.
Forgot about
Did
the
you
pronouns.
say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself. Pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she if you're spearheading the search for your creator. Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Aiden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Let me ask about
Of
something else.
course. Ask away.
What are you doing here?
The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support run. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable.
Huh. See, they actually might have that kind of stuff though, because they already have like the, like wheelchairs and the automated wheelchairs, for like those who are crippled who can't use their legs. But for that kind of stuff, they actually might make that.
I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden.
This voice
It
sounds familiar.
requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs. It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck.
Right.
Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once. My appointment has been pushed back.
Oof. Hate when that
The
happens.
hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside. I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
What do you want?
What do I want? It would be nice to be young again. Play the darling of the company, court prince and pauper alike. But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
That's what we all want.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
We should
If
trust.
you say so. Dr. Fairlight, thank you for your help.
Of course, I'm happy to be of assistance. think I have a lead for you two that will prove most useful. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls? I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic. His name is Brian Mulberry. After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
Thank you for helping us out with this.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker. He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Let's get going, Terry.
Ah, of course. Please, do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
Yes.
You are one lucky dog. Didn't I tell you to be careful? Do you get it now? I can't be around to pull your ass out of the fire all the time anymore. I don't even know how I would have handled the Board of Inquiry or your sister if you'd actually been hurt.
I'm sorry, Detective Rivers. Our assailant got the drop on us due to my negligence and lack of technical prowess. This is all because of my failure. Blame me. It's my fault.
Sure, because the robot fresh off the assembly line is gonna know how to handle this kind of thing better than the supposedly hard-boiled journalist you're carting around.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink.
Sure do.
Just get it together, both of you.
Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. So far, crazy things have happened. The apartment was thrashed around. We got attacked. Woke up in the hospital. Woke up to this Fairlight dude or whatever. Yeah. It's actually got super interesting. Before I thought it was gonna be a little boring, but now it's gotten super interesting. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching this episode. So if you liked it, comment down below, push that like button. And once again, guys, my name is Joelstein, and I will see all of you in the next